Hey guys. Alright, we finally saw it. Don't get mad at me, Dave. Get mad at Irving. Drunken piece of shit. Irving couldn't go see the movie. Because there wasn't a showing for the movie after he got off work. Yeah. Irving gets off work at 6. There were no showings for this movie after 6 p.m.
I had to wake up before noon to see this movie.
Why aren't there any showings after 6? It's like they weren't expecting 3 grown-ass fucking men to go see the Oogieloves in the Big Balloon Adventure.
It turns out they weren't
expecting
3 grown-ass adults to do that. When we got there, and the manager turned around and looked at us.
Oh yeah, you didn't see that.
I didn't see it.
I walk in and the hang on, this sun is fucking terrible. Don't worry, the movie taught me I could just climb over shit.
With no repercussion.
Yeah.
Get on something high. Can't get down. Fucking jump. It's fine.
Yeah, just fucking jump. Okay, so so I walk in there and the guy is standing there and he kind of knew what I was gonna say. He was kind of smirking, so I'm guessing like this is the only thing that's showing at this theater 11:40 in the morning. So I walk in and the guy's like kind of smiling and I'm just kind of like, and I hold up this, just like that. I'm like, 3 for Oogieloves. And he's kind of laughing. And the manager, this kind of older woman, is sitting in the chair behind him at her computer and just like, hold that. She's like this and then just slowly, just kind of. Just like slowly turns around to look, and I'm like, it's for a website. And then I said, I was like, out of curiosity, are we the first ones to go see this movie? It's Sunday right now. She's like, no, in the past 5 days we've sold 5 tickets. The movie's opening day, Friday, no one came to go see it. There was no one there. There was like some parents and their kid in there when we went to go see it. I don't know if anybody knows this, but the movie is breaking records for a movie that's over 2,000 screens, the worst opening weekend for anything. It's averaging about $40 or $50 per screen. I think on Friday it made like $100,000 at the box office. This thing cost like $25 million to make.
That cost what?
Yeah.
Where do you see that much money being poured into this piece of shit?
The actors?
Right. These videos in these cars have better fucking production value. Jesus fuck.
You alright?
Man,
what do you got?
I'm tired of this. So fucking. I leaned over to Brad during the movie and looked him square in the eye and said, I hate you. I hate the website. Hate the fans. Hate every single one of them that enjoys this kind of bullshit. I'm done. I'm done, son. This is ridiculous. This movie was absolutely ridiculous.
We got to see Paranorman the other day, though.
Yeah,
that was really good.
That was nice. That was a good time. Followed by this.
He leans over and says, you know what, honestly, there were several points in the movie where I was laughing. It didn't have much to do with the movie. I mean, well kind of, but like, it had to do with me sitting there imagining this movie going on without me there and it being Jake and Irving. And that was making me laugh. It was kind of carrying me through a lot of the movie. Was picturing it be midnight.
I'm so glad.
If this was a midnight movie, someone would be punched in the stomach. Oh, God.
Compared to Medea?
All right. Medea was racist.
Uh-huh.
This was just bad.
Yeah.
Like, Medea deserves an Oscar in comparison. Although, one of the main characters in this movie did Sieg Heil in the first 5 minutes.
I noticed that too! I was wondering if anyone else noticed that.
He sure did.
Oh, yeah, I think all three of us caught that.
Yeah.
It's fun to sing in the morning. Sieg Heil!
Okay. Oh, we got wands.
Oh, yeah. We got one.
A whole movie based around what you're not supposed to do in a movie theater.
Yeah, yeah. The entire concept is completely and utterly flawed. I mean, you're told your entire life that when you go to a movie theater, you sit down, you shut the fuck up, and you watch the goddamn movie. This thing's telling you, stand up, be obnoxious with irritating glow sticks, and dance and sing and act like a fucking idiot when you're in the middle of the movie theater.
You know what I was thinking?
You know, this movie is why I want to smack children.
If you're a kid and you like this shit, you're part of the fucking problem. If you're a parent and you take your kid to this movie instead of Paranorman, you're a fucking idiot. This movie will teach your kid
so many bad, stupid things.
Yeah, this movie will teach your kid how to get fat, stupid, and lazy.
And Sieg Heil.
You know what the thing is I was watching this movie too, and let's say that there's a kid in the audience who's like kind of into it, into like the dancing and the singing and all that. I would think they do it so much in this movie. I would think after a half hour, it would get fucking exhausting.
I'd be done.
Yeah, it's seriously every
30 seconds or so.
Yeah, at least like every couple of minutes. They're breaking out into some kind of song that they're making the audience sing along with, dialogue that they want the audience to repeat. And it's all just creepy.
Very creepy.
I couldn't tell who was talking most of the time because their lips lips move about as Nuki's lips worked better than the puppetry in this movie.
And it wasn't even puppetry, man. It was just people in fat suits with big heads on them. That's really all it was.
And it was fun. It was kind of funny seeing the actors in it.
Oh God. Well, okay.
Oh Lord.
The only thing, this movie might be great on video, on a lot of drugs, in a dorm room somewhere. And that's about it. But the poor people they roped into this.
And you can tell they look confused. They look embarrassed. They look like
bored.
They look like they're playing somebody else who maybe they originally wanted for the part.
Well, like Carrie Elwes.
Carrie Elwes. Chaz Palminteri is playing Dice.
Yeah.
Is playing...
A cross between Dice and Scatman Crothers, really.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
And Carrie Elwes is playing a mixture of Diedrich Bader, Crispin Glover, a child molester,
and Nick Nolte.
And Gary Busey thrown in there.
Splash of Gary.
Yeah, splash of Gary
Just
Busey thrown
smile.
in there. He is... You like Bubbles?
Yeah. He didn't blink.
No.
He's in like 5 minutes of the movie. He
No.
doesn't blink. His eyes just are wide open. He doesn't fucking blink. It scared the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, he was kind of the one who it sort of looked like
He might have been kind of into it.
to the point to where like he just doesn't fucking give a
Yeah.
shit and is gonna like Nick Cage Wicker Man just like play it to the fucking T. Just like fuck it, they gave me my Jack Daniels, let's do this shit. This is the kind of movie that an actor does to where the next day they're found dead in a hotel room from an overdose. Like this is like the last straw. This is like after like Bob Crane did Super Dad. So sorry, Carrie. And Christopher Lloyd just looking really confused through a lot of this. Like, I couldn't tell if he was supposed to be Middle Eastern or Mexican, because,
I
like...
think they were supposed to be Spanish.
Their ship is a big sombrero,
It's a sombrero spaceship.
the music that they're playing is, like, kind of... Middle Eastern a little bit. There was that weird part with the llama. You leaned over and said to this. What was it you said?
Well, when they got to the Mexican part, every little place that they go to has an animal there for some reason. I don't know.
Because the yellow one speaks animal. Remember?
Yeah, I don't believe that. Because in that scene,
they each have little
she
things.
goes over to the llama and starts saying, whatever.
Llama,
Llama, and then the llama just cuts him. I speak into English. And I lean over to Brad. It's like, is that the equivalent of me going over to a Middle Eastern guy and going, Darka, Kata, Darka, Haka, Laka, Laka. You look like a complete fucking idiot. Racist as shit. You assume because she's a llama, she doesn't know any fucking English? That's what this movie is teaching these kids.
And also that you could just climb on shit and there's no sense of gravity. You could just drink your milkshakes really, really fast.
No, I want to
talk to strangers in the back of their fucking semi-truck because they have balloons in the back of it. That's how Georgie got killed in It. Same mentality.
Yeah, the climbing shit, though. There's like 3 occasions in the movie where the little purple one with the yellow mohawk, like that's his thing. He likes to climb shit.
Yeah.
He never knows how to get down, so he just fucking jumps.
No, he's got a balloon to help him help ease his way down.
The magical balloons that all have Ted Raimi's face.
Yeah.
What was that about?
It was like, first of all, okay, all right. The movie has no villain. The movie is just that it's their pillow's birthday.
The pillow, I not to sound like Jared, but I think the pillow had Down syndrome.
I know exactly what was wrong with the pillow, because it shows the pillow like where he's like kind of sleeping, and then he like kind of spits up and throws up some like feathers, and I'm like, that's like that's his insides. That's like, is this like the equivalent of like, you remember that scene in City of the Living Dead when the woman puked up her own intestines?
Oh yeah.
See, now that's kind of what I was thinking. And then when the pillow started talking, and I am not making this up, the pillow sounded like so you're right. So that's not being mean. That's how the pillow fucking sounded in this. So it was kind of like,
what?
Did he puke up like half of his brain? There's something like really wrong with this fucking pillow.
Also, okay, the vacuum cleaner and the
J. Edgar. The talking vacuum cleaner's name is J. Edgar, and the vacuum cleaner, it's the pillow's birthday. The vacuum cleaner like brings
it's like
balloons.
Their goddamn school marm or something.
Yeah, he brings these balloons, loses the balloons, so they go and have to find like all 5 of the balloons. It's like the worst remake of the red balloon ever. What are you saying?
Well, they also have a magical window that lets them see things in the world.
It's a ripoff of Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yeah, obviously. But
yeah,
I wanted to
Cloris Leachman was playing Missy Vaughn.
Which was weird. Poor Cloris. She looked like she was having a stroke.
She rolled her eyes at one point.
Yeah, she did.
But I want to know why the vacuum cleaner and the window with the southern woman's face seem to have that really weird sexual tension.
Oh yeah, when he starts brushing her curtain. The curtain's set up to where it's supposed to look kind of like her hair.
And it changes in every scene.
Like in every scene, and he's like brushing it a couple of times and stuff like that.
And he like accidentally falls into her once.
Jamie Presley wanted to fuck that fish.
Oh yeah, she wanted
Klaus.
to fuck that fish.
Jake is sitting there at one point, leads over to me, is like, why is the fish there? The entire last scene, the fish wasn't even there. Why is he with them? And he explained it the next time. He won the milkshake competition.
Oh, that's why they brought a goldfish.
To drink milkshakes.
In the off chance they were going to a milkshake place.
It's also the fish that magically doesn't need water. Did anybody else notice that?
Yeah, even though he says he's used to swimming around in salt water or something like that.
And the one time they asked him if he wanted to go in water, he went, no, that's yucky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, also tell your kids not to bathe.
What else is there? And like how it kept... This was driving me nuts. Like, every time it wanted the audience to repeat something, some line of dialogue, it made them do it twice. Like twice in a row, like to summon the mirror, to communicate on the walkie-talkie. They had to do it 2 times every single time.
That was one of the most annoying fucking things. I mean, after a while, I was like, windy window, what do you see? Windy window, could you please stop being such a fucking bitch and show me what those stupid things are up to now? God damn it, I'm tired of repeating this stupid fucking thing. Go on with it.
Yeah.
So the movie was 90 minutes long, and it was at least a half hour of padding and repetition.
It was like, you know what it was? It was like watching a child's video game.
Yeah.
The concept going around.
It had a video game plot.
It had a video game plot. It had video game and climaxes to the end of each of those balloon sequences. The balloon turns into a face, it talks to him, turns to magic. The mirror in itself looks like a transition to into a level. The special effects look like PC graphics. They look like you're playing they look like you're playing something on like the CDI. It's that kind of special effects, and that's really what this movie looked like to me. It looked like it doesn't look like a theatrical release. I don't know why the hell this thing was in over 2,000 theaters. I have no fucking idea.
I wasn't even really paying attention. What company released this?
It was a company that I'd never heard of.
Yeah, that's... How? Where'd they get the fucking money?
Yeah.
Seriously, it was... The $25 million in budget was probably bribes to get it in the theater.
I have no idea how this thing made it to theaters. And not only, no, this isn't a very good movie, but stupid people go see stupid shit. So, but the fact that this movie is as bombing as much as it is, yeah, it's bad. It's a terrible movie, of course, but I never saw this thing advertised. Of course, if you're stupid enough to go see this fucking movie, like when you're not just talking about it on a website, if you're stupid enough to go see this movie,
even if you're talking about it on a website,
keep making fun of the people who go to see this movie. We just fucking did that. Any way you look at it, we just gave that company $15 fucking. We are indeed the stupid sons of bitches.
We have an excuse.
No, it's not good enough.
Sure it is.
It's not good enough.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
For me it is. So I don't have 1,000 people going like, so when you see an Oogieloves.
Those 1,000 people can suck my dick. That's what I feel about Oogieloves.
But this thing was never. But if you're stupid enough to leisurely go see this movie, you're probably dumb enough to think that there actually is a month of August and you're waiting for that to happen to go see this fucking movie. That's why it bombed. They're waiting for August to literally turn up on the... Maybe that's why we didn't like it. It's not technically August anymore.
You think that's why?
It could be. September is not a good month for Oogieloves. That was another thing that kept making me laugh too, was the groans after every pun. What was the tree thing?
Fucking hate puns.
The tree thing. That was the one I think that got the biggest. Oh!
It was
Cloris Leachman lived in a teapot in a tree. But it wasn't a teapot, it was a tree pot. A tree pot.
Ah! God damn it, this is...
All the cow puns.
I can't.
This is our waitress, Moonica.
I hate puns. Laziest form of fucking writing. And speaking of that, what kind of effort was put into the writing of this movie?
There was effort?
What this dude was...
I thought they winged the whole damn thing.
Woogly? The stupidest fucking names ever.
The characters.
Scientastic.
That motherfucking science kid who's supposed to be the smart scientist, but everything that he's coming up with in the movie doesn't fucking work. Wouldn't fucking work. You gotta lean at a 45-degree angle off the edge of this airplane.
Does the Michael Jackson lean?
Yeah. Oh no, my plane can't take off. It's got a balloon tied.
Yeah, it's got a balloon tied to it. I can't take off. No, I'm pretty sure the jet will be all right.
I'll build a trampoline. Pile up that luggage. Let's put a blanket over it. Kids are gonna get hurt after this.
You know what?
Good!
And they deserve it.
I'm alright with that.
I hope their parents cry and wail and just despair over their poor dead children because they gave them this shit to watch. Like, I don't want anybody to die, really, but I mean, come on.
Really?
If you show your kids this, they deserve to die.
Really?
No.
Don't want anybody to die. You just went on a tangent that you hope that they die and the parents are horribly grief-stricken.
Yeah.
But don't die. Don't do that.
Not over Oogieloves.
Not over Oogieloves. It's not worth it.
Should be fucking fine. No one went to go fucking see this movie except for us. Not even any of the employees saw it. And I used to work at this movie theater. Someone had to preview this movie. But I assume they quit. I assume they just quit when it was that. Here's another thing too. It never sounded in this movie, and I'm not talking about just the Oogieloves themselves. I'm talking about the live action like actors. It never sounded like they were actually talking in the scene.
I noticed that a lot.
Yeah.
There was a lot of
There's like a lot of
post-production voice work.
Yeah.
What they were saying was not even remotely. The
Wasn't
synchronization
matching.
Wasn't even
It
close.
sounded like way off.
Especially when it came to the songs. It
Uh-huh.
was just like,
Yeah.
what? That's not... I think Christopher Lloyd's in the background just saying, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also, I have to ask, did you guys notice that in the background inside the sombrero where Christopher Lloyd was sitting, behind him there was like 3 cardboard cutouts all wearing mariachi costumes?
Of him.
Yeah, but one of them looked like the main dude from Brazil, and the other one looked like Kurt Vonnegut, and I have no idea why.
I noticed that. I just thought they were all cardboard cutouts of him.
I think they are, but
Yeah.
they didn't look like him.
We're going to take a little break. When we come back, we'll talk about the trailers. What's that? You're dead inside?
I feel dead inside. Feel
Worst movie of the summer?
for me, yeah, but I'm not Jake, so.
No.
But you did see Medea.
I did see Medea.
Yeah.
You know what? With both movies, I kind of knew what I had
Yeah.
going in, and Medea was at least. This was at least made for children, so it gets just like that tiny little bit of slack.
It's not a good one.
No, it's not. It's not.
If you, like when we were kids, first of all, the stupid shit like that. There wasn't as much like that back then, but
there was a little bit.
There was a little bit, and there wasn't as much as there is nowadays.
But as far as like kids movies that went to theaters, like we had Follow That Bird.
Follow That Bird's a great fucking movie.
We had stuff like that.
But that's an actual fucking movie. Like this right here, like the few stuff that was like kind of like this, like when we were growing up, we didn't watch. We didn't watch that. We watched Saturday morning cartoons. We watched Looney Tunes. We would watch Sesame Street. Sesame Street back then was great. They'd be spoofing Miami Vice and shit. It was awesome. Miami Mice. And if anybody watched this, they sucked. No one talked to them. Probably like the one fucking kid in this fucking theater who was there by himself, running around the theater, all alone, like he's gonna be for the rest of his life.
Zeke hailing because he learned it from the Oogieloves.
Yeah. Well, there was a few trailers before it. It was we kind of got here a little late, so we saw a few of the trailers. There was like Finding Nemo 3D, which I've seen the actual 3D trailer for that, and the 3D just looks really like dark.
Pointless.
Yeah, it looks really dark. Like it doesn't look like a very good conversion. I mean, slightly better than like Phantom Menace because it's animated, but it's still dark looking and kind of murky and stuff. But so we had that trailer. We had Wreck-It Ralph, which looks fun.
It does.
Yeah, that looks.
But I'm getting sick of seeing the trailer now.
Well, you've probably had the trailer for that in front of every.
a lot of movies. I've seen these trailers over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
What else was there?
There was another Finding Nemo thing to shut off your cell phone.
Yeah, the one where the shark eats the guy.
Yeah, where the shark just eats the guy in the audience.
Maybe because that motherfucker grew up watching Oogieloves, and it's alright to be a fucking prick in the theater.
I'm surprised this movie wasn't in 3D.
15 years from
God,
now.
me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
same
mean,
here,
it even
honestly.
looked like there at the beginning when some of the shit that it was
Like-
supposed to be 3D.
Yeah.
Like they planned it and then went, oh, we're not getting that much money. Screw it.
Yeah,
Just gave up.
maybe, yeah, because movie aside, I mean, it's a bright movie. It's colorful. If they did the 3D right, the 3D would probably be at least okay in it. It seems like it would be passable. It wouldn't look really dark or murky or anything like that. There's enough bright colors in the thing. Well, we did have that teaser for Despicable Me 2, which is hilarious when you see that trailer in 2D.
Yeah. Why do they keep... Because the 3D, I've seen this several times, but when it does a party thingy, the 3D on it's pretty good. In 3D, I mean, the Despicable Me I liked. And that little dude punching the dude at the end, I enjoy that.
Yeah.
But again, it's really pointless to see that in 2D.
Yeah. Well, and it's at least it's done.
It's done.
I was on the phone. I didn't listen to the Talking Shark at the beginning. I did text a couple of times, and
son of a bitch.
You paid way too much attention to the Oogieloves.
Well, Kelly was gonna go see it.
Piece of shit.
She was gonna go see it too, just out of curiosity, like hearing how bad it bombed, like that it bombed like so fucking bad. Because honestly, that would make me curious enough to see it too. But her screening was canceled.
Yeah, her screening was canceled.
That's really fucking convenient.
Lucky fucking bitch.
I think that's just a bold-faced motherfucking lie.
She didn't
There's
go.
probably plenty
She
of
didn't
her. She
go.
was like, I'm not doing that. Oh, so sorry. I was on my way there, but my car exploded, and I got shot in my ankle, and my grandma came over and ran over my left foot, so I couldn't make it. I mean, all these things happen. I tried so hard to go. You didn't fucking move off the couch. Don't lie to me. Don't fucking piss on my head and tell me it's raining.
This is the one time, though. This is the one time where I've ever gone to see anything that's such a big colossal flop, where I was kind of wondering too, because it's done such poor business, whether or not it would stick around for the entire week. Like if we had gotten here and it was no longer here after like 2 or 3 days, I've never seen that happen before.
I wouldn't have been surprised.
But I wouldn't have been surprised if that were the case. And when we left the theater too, and the manager's standing there looking at us, laughing, and I'm
like,
just...
the entire staff waved at us as we left.
Yeah. I'm just sitting like, we're done here. We leave, we're laughing, and the guy at the front who took the ticket turned around, saw us, looked, and then kind of did a double take just to turn back again really quick just to laugh at us. What was it you said on the way out? Like, you sons of bitches
You sons of bitches have... Yeah, this is all a new experience for you. I get that every goddamn time I'm here. I go in, I get hassled by the front end people because they can't fucking believe what ticket I'm getting. I see this stupid movie, I start to leave. The people who are still there turn, how was it, fucker?
We had that at Tree of Life.
Yes, we did.
The guy laughed at us at Tree of Life because we bought the tickets for Tree of Life, and the dude was like, "Yeah, half the people who go see this end up walking out." We're like, "Yeah, you were just here for a website." Again, like we would leave, and the guy said that, "How was it, boys?" It's probably the same fucking asshole who
fake prick who just did that to us when we were leaving.
We got laughed at Geely when we saw that.
Geely was great, though. Fuck those people.
We ended up liking Geely.
Brad and I were the only people in the goddamn theater. And we walked out like that movie was fucking awesome. Everybody's like, really? We're like, yeah.
Al Pacino just shot a guy in the fucking head and his fish ate it.
Yeah.
Affleck just used a flashlight as a phone to fool a mentally challenged dude. This movie's awesome. Oh, fuck, Affleck just broke that guy's laptop in half with his knee. Bring it on more. Why is this movie bombing?
Don't take it seriously, assholes. It's a comedy.
This is the same people who walk out of Killer Tomatoes going, that was stupid.
No. Really? Oh, come on.
We got anything else for the Oogieloves? I mean, this is Nuki bad. It's Nuki bad.
I got one
like
thing for the Oogieloves.
What's that? Oh, J. Edgar Hoover.
God damn it. fucking puns!
When they got all their balloons at the end, Jake leads over to me. He's like, "It has to be almost over with." I lead over to him like, "No, it'd be really funny if it was." Oh no, these are the wrong balloons.
And then, of course, there's that moment of panic.
And then there's that moment of panic because they were heading back, and oh no, the balloons fell out of my hand.
Jake and I and you.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah. Well, you broke your wand, dude.
I did. I had one of those stupid.
Jake's just sitting there next to me like,
I was just, this is fucking stupid.
and then it
sport.
snaps.
I ripped it in half. I didn't mean to.
And he's like, "Oh, I got some on me." He has like 3 drops on him, and I'm sprayed from like wrist to shoulder with glow-in-the-dark chemicals.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Not a problem.
I wonder if we would have gotten thrown out for talking during the movie. Because we were still leaning over to each other like, yeah, this fucking piece of shit, motherfucker. That pillow just threw up his own intestines. He was like, "Sirs, you're making too much noise." Hello? What movie do you think we're in?
Yeah.
We're allowed to.
We can throw
singing.
rice at the screen if we want.
Motherfucker, we're singing. This is just how we sing.
This is how we sing. We sing in anger. I want to see this movie done as kind of like a really dark, quirky comedy like After Hours. Like you got Griffin Dunn going in there to like
Getting his balloons.
getting like balloons, but like playing it straight, like as his character from that movie. But the people who he's running into are still like they are in this movie. Like picture Cloris Leachman's character in this movie in like After Hours. You can kind of see it.
Oh, she'd be trying to fuck him.
Yeah. It'd be like Terry Garr's character in that movie.
Yeah,
like
only with
just
Cloris Leachman.
only with Cloris Leachman as Miss Dottie, her fucking character from this movie. Like, I can kind of see that. Like it's like a really dark, like R-rated comedy or something like that. And like, Carrie Elwes's character, we actually make him a child molester.
Oh, this is, did anybody else want to hate fuck Cloris Leachman's granddaughter in the movie?
Yeah, who was that? I was
don't
looking at
know.
I was looking
I
at
just wanted to
I don't know
hate
who
fuck
that
her.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure did.
Fucking back of the head. How square's this, bitch?
I was sitting there looking like, should I know who this is? Because she's
No.
the first live action person we see in the movie. I was like, should I know who this is? Is this someone from like American Idol or some shit? I don't fucking know. And then there was like Chaz Palminteri's hostess at his milkshake restaurant.
I felt like she was somebody from something.
I was looking at her, I was like, is she like trying to be did they originally want like Sherry O'Terry for this or something?
Probably. Or Flo, the fucking
Oh yeah.
aggressive lady.
You alright, buddy?
No,
What?
I'm done with this shit. Sorry, Pookie. This.
The season's over. I'll start taking you to some good movies.
With you, it's shitty, good.
Honestly, your ratio this summer was better than last summer. What movies did you have that were good? Brave, Spider-Man,
Spider-Man,
Paranorman, Bad, Madagascar 3, Ice Age, this. Even though I haven't heard your final thought yet, but I'm assuming.
Yeah, you can just go ahead and assume that.
That's my boy. So you got 3 to 4. I think that's better than last summer.
Yeah, it was better than last summer. Last summer, I think I had
See?
1 and 9.
You had like
Yeah.
1 and 9. Like the one was like X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the bad ones was like Priest, which was terrible, but it was like, we were the only ones in the theater, so we
Had
riffed
fun.
along with it and had fun, so I can't really get mad at that.
No, honestly, the ratio for good to bad this year for all of us was right in the middle almost, it seems like.
Yeah, this week we'll be doing a best and worst of the summer video, which I think most people can probably predict.
Oh, yeah.
My final thought here on this movie, yes, I know this movie is not made for us, but I can still tell the fucking difference between what is a good kids movie and what is pandering to the lowest common denominator of fucking children. That's what this is. This movie's from the creator of Teletubbies. You can fucking tell. It treats your kid like a fucking idiot. It treats your kid like he is an idiot now and is always going to be an idiot for the rest of his fucking life. that's what the movie is. It's yeah, of course it's a bad movie, but it's a bad fucking kids movie. It's not even good for the kind of movie that it is. You want to see a movie like that? Watch Follow That Bird. Watch Follow That Bird. Take your kids to go fucking see Paranorman. Not this shit that's really just a ripoff of a bunch of different things. Some of it good. It's a ripoff of Pee-wee's Playhouse in quite a few parts, which is a great show. It's a ripoff of, well, Elmo and Grouchland. That Elmo and Grouchland movie. Mm-hmm. The Oogieloves themselves look kind of like McDonald's mascots crossed with Ninja Turtles a little bit. That's all I got. That's all I got for the Oogieloves. That and the really abrupt ending.
It just ended.
Yeah, it just fucking ended. Like, we got our balloons. Boom. Directed by. What the shit? If you want to learn more about the Oogieloves, visit oogietruth.com. This movie got dark.
Yeah.
That's. I think that's all I got. How about you, buddy?
I didn't like it. You're right. I mean, these kinds of children's movies, children's TV shows, whatever.
Yeah.
Just treat your child like it's a complete idiot.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason these are so popular is because parents think it's okay because the kid's interacting with the TV. The parent doesn't actually have to fucking parent. Heaven fucking forbid you do that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it isn't. I mean, just actually watch one of these stupid fucking things.
Yeah.
I mean, it's scientastic, dotterific.
And talking about stuff that's not even scientifically possible.
Sparkaliciousness as an adjective.
Mm-hmm. It's teaching so many bad things to your kids. And these motherfuckers one day will be out in the real world, and it's fucking terrifying. And I hope I'm dead before then, 'cause I'm trying really hard to be.
You going out for a drink tonight?
Tonight. Going right now.
I can't. I gotta drive to Champaign tomorrow. But as soon as I get back,
I mean, the thing is about this movie that I don't like is, yeah, I went into it knowing it was going to be bad.
of course.
But
yeah.
did I know it was going to be this mind-numbingly bad? Not
Really?
exactly.
It was about what I thought it was gonna be. I can't say it's any different than I thought it was gonna be.
You know, I thought maybe
Here's
in
the
the middle
thing.
they'd learn a lesson
Yes,
or some
I'm
shit.
aware of the formula because I've seen things like this on TV.
Yeah.
But again, it was bad in that there was no effort.
Yeah.
There was no visuals. There was absolutely nothing. I knew the content of it was going to be stupid.
Yeah.
But I didn't know there was going to be just zero effort into it to make it more than just a bad children's movie, just a bad production value of a movie. I didn't realize it was going to be that bad.
I agree with you there. I agree with you there on the technical aspects of the movie, the visual effects, the sound, sound quality and everything. I do agree with you there. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting it to look like just like a really, really bad like CDI video game.
Exactly. I mean, I knew the content was going to be stupid, mind-numbing, the reason I hate children. But this was beyond my expectations.
Yeah.
And as far as worst movie, it's up there with That's My Boy.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's worse, because That's My Boy's really bad.
Yeah. With me and between this and Savages, it's tough. Because I was more mad during Savages.
I wanted Savages to be good.
I was more angry during Savages. But if I was watching this movie, like, by myself, and, like, we were there, like, just kind of laughing and cracking jokes at each other and shit like that. I probably would have been as mad as I was during Savages. If I was watching this by myself, it'd probably be right there from when I was watching Nuki. So I don't know. It's a worse movie than Savages. It's a worse movie than Savages.
Production value, it's worse than That's My Boy.
Yeah, production value, yeah, it's way worse than Savages. Savages was well made. Yeah. So this is, on a technical aspect, it's way worse, but in terms of which one I'd rather sit and watch again, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that before we do the other video.
I mean, you can look at these, at least me, I look at Oogieloves and That's My Boy as like a little timeline. Mm-hmm. Is that the kids who are going to like this stupid fucking thing is going to grow up and like movies like That's My Boy.
Yeah.
And that is why I want to invent a Kildrome.
Yeah.
And take people like that inside of my Kildrome and shoot them. All of them.
Shoot them with candy, right?
Yeah. Sure. Candy traveling at 10,000
Uncle
miles per
Jake,
second.
why are you wobbling?
You kids like bubbles? Come on into my truck. Uncle Jake wants to molest you.
That was kind of worth it, honestly. Seeing Carrie Elwes just like, I'm gonna scare the fucking shit out of your kids. Hey kids, you like clowns? Like he's fucking going. He might as well be like the Captain Spaulding of this movie. Like Jesus, serious fucking Christ. That's that almost makes at least that part worth watching. Like you want to see the fucking crazy shit.
That part will get YouTubed a lot, I'm sure.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. How do I phrase this? Kids are stupid. Don't get me wrong. I like kids. Mm-hmm. But anybody that's a parent that watches this, no offense, but if your child is under the age of 3, they're fucking stupid. Babies are stupid. They can't help it. They get smarter, but babies are stupid. It's your job to make sure that they don't stay that way. Don't let them watch this. Mm-hmm. Because if you let them watch this, your child will stay stupid.
Take them to Paranorman.
Take them to anything.
To anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
You know what? Don't take them to a movie. Sit down and read them a fucking book.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's the Oogieloves coloring book.
Oh!
An activity book.
Yeah.
Yeah, you jump up and down and scream and annoy the fuck out of people. I don't know what to... I lost brain cells today, and I feel dumber for having gone to this movie. I really do. I feel
It'll go
dumber.
away.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it will. It'll go away. It'll go away.
No, it won't.
There's like a little
It
black
really
hole
doesn't.
in my soul.
that
It goes
black
away
hole-
for me.
That black hole only gets bigger and bigger and deeper, and then your heart starts going into it.
I'm honestly
the rest of
depressed
you.
right now, and it's gotten worse since we left the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
No, I watch movies all the time that I feel like an idiot watching.
That's your job,
Chatterbox,
though,
but
man.
it still sucks watching some of them. It's Chatterbox, the Superman musical, Nuki, by fucking far, fucking Nuki, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm mad for a couple of days, but
Oh, no, I'm not mad.
I'm
I'm
doing that.
depressed. I'm not
Yeah.
angry.
Mm-hmm.
There's no anger in me right now.
Yeah.
I'm just sad. I'm really, really sad.
I don't know how you live without anger. It keeps
Oh.
me mobile.
See?
No. I'm an angry person. At the moment, I'm not angry. Just sad.
Movies like this are part of the problem of why these stupid things are out there today. I mean, yeah, kids are gonna like it, but kids like
It's like eating dirt.
Kids like eating dirt. Kids like keys being jangled in their face. They're easily entertained.
Yeah.
No, that's
You don't have to saturate the movie market with this filth
Yeah.
to entertain your kid. I mean, you want to genuinely entertain them or teach them something, show them a good children's movie. There's a lot of them out there, for example.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Paranorman. I said I like Despicable Me. That's fucking awesome. How to Train Your Dragon. Movies like that. The Incredibles. All those are really, really, really good family-oriented movies.
Yeah.
Have them watch that. Not have them watch this garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's parents or people who are parents that are fans of the site are probably not going to like it, but you're shitty parents. I don't care. You take your kid to this, you're a terrible fucking parent. You deserve to be drowned in the nearest lake, as far as I'm fucking concerned.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. I don't know.
And if you float and you're a witch, you deserve to be shot.
You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Earlier in the summer, Brian said that if your pregnant wife wanted to go see What to Expect, to punch them.
Yeah.
You're fine.
I know you did.
It's all good. You're fine. All right. Well, that's all we got for the Oogieloves. I don't know what's coming out next week. I'm just glad that we're past this. So we will have the best and worst of the summer video coming up soon. So we'll see you later.